guys, welcome to the channel and welcome if you guys are new. In today's video we are going to be doing a video for my boob job and lift series. So if you are an old-time subscriber, there's not going to be any clips of Liam or Chris in this series, but I will see you in the next video. For those who are staying on, then let's jump right into it. This video is all about the consultations and how I picked my surgeon. It is going to be a little lengthy and I may ramble. I apologize in advance. First thing is first, in my situation, I do have a fiance. In your situation, you may not. If you do, and if you feel the need that you need to tell them what's going on, then feel free. In my situation, my fiance and I did have a discussion. First is I had to admit to myself that cosmetic surgery was something for me, that I was interested in it. I felt the need that I needed it done and I wanted it done. And part of that was discussing it and admitting it to Chris that this is something that I want to go through with. After admitting that, I went ahead and got suggestions. I received suggestions from my cousin that, by the way, is in Texas. I've researched and I YouTube surgeons, I Instagram surgeons. I found that I particularly liked the surgeons that were coming out of Australia, so I believed that I had to fly out of the country to get my breasts done. Speak to my mom, she did say that she had it done in Vegas, so I had a laundry list of surgeons and it was kind of scattered throughout my notebook. I lined up multiple doctors and surgeons out of town and from in town. I checked their certifications and their licenses through absurgery.gov. I also went to many other websites that ended up being debunked, faked out. I searched certifications, I searched ABPS, I searched plastic surgeons of certifications of plastic surgery. So many websites out there. I can't stress that enough. That was just so important. So after running their names and debunking all of their certificates, got into the details of my case with each surgeon that I decided to go with. That's including me calling them and finding out that their surgery centers are closed. So I definitely, cut my list in half. After going and getting their addresses and calling to ask about the COVID consultations, I got their emails and I talked to the receptionist, got the receptionist emails. They forwarded it to the assistant surgeons that I could speak with, and from there we got into the details of my case, which is my particular body, what could be done. I sent photos to them, asked about lifts, needed to know what was possible job. I didn't know what the particular boob job meant, so I researched what a boob job was and what a surgeon could possibly do for you and what entailed in the boob job, not just va-va-voom. Implants, there's a lot to it. So there's implants on a lift, which is also known as implants with a mastopexy, and there's also known as a reduction and a reconstruction. There's multiple lifts for multiple reasons. Grade of ptosis, which is spelled P-T-O-S-I-S, is a reason to be getting a lift. I needed a lift eventually. I didn't know what a lift was. I called a couple surgeons and their surgery offices were shut down. What I thought I wanted was as a description, as I wrote it in the book, fuller, perkier look, like wearing a bra when I'm not wearing a bra. And I don't want my chest muscles cut. So I did want above the muscle for a second. So that's a description of what I put down, of what I was looking for, of what I wanted at the time. That was, yeah, round, textured, high profile, and saline. After emailing one doctor from Beverly Hills, I was getting into my case and he wanted pictures of what I wanted. So I sent them photos. I sent them photos of girls in bikinis and not actual breasts. So I had to do that. So I emailed them like my wish pictures, and that particular doctor said, you need a mastopexy. So I ended up deciding on 3 physical meetings. First meeting was with someone in San Diego, and they priced me at $6,994, and that was just for, I believe, saline implants, no lift. They said, the assistant said that I could accomplish this. I went with my mother, and my mother also asked about her breast implants. She wanted them redone, and the assistant also told her that she needed her implants out for 3 months, wait 3 months, and then get them replaced because of her needing her blood circulation to gather back up in the chest cavities because she had her breast implants over the muscle. Okay. I was priced under $7,000. Under $7,000, and we ended up trying on a $495 ultra high. Okay. Then I got the price list, and the price list for breast augmentation says $5,000 to $6,000 for saline, $65 to $85 for silicone. Breast lifts were $65 to $10,500. Breast lifts with implants were $85 to $10,500. And then it goes on to do other procedures. But just so you know, that's what I was quoted. That was the price list. When I went to this doctor, I walked in not feeling well, feeling weird in my stomach, like there was knots in my stomach. I didn't feel smooth, like I didn't need to use the restroom, but I felt bad in my stomach. I found his certifications on the tabletops in the decor room, and I didn't like that. I had a really bad feeling about that. I met with the assistant only when I was supposed to meet the surgeon in the meeting. I did not like that. I was shown a booklet of the work, and I did not like the work. So I showed my mom also. My mom didn't like the work. She was like, this isn't the work that was on my friends and XYZ. And so I went to my second consultation, and they were very knowledgeable. They immediately debunked what the first surgeon told my mom was, no, telling my mother if she got her surgery done, she can get it done and her implants replaced on the same surgery day, on the same procedure. So that was great. So these people had a couple different prices they were running a summer special until August 21st. If you got them done before then or called before this date and scheduled, there was a financing price, there was a cash price, there was also free skincare procedures that could be done if you scheduled a surgery with them after the consultation. This doctor in San Diego quoted $49 for saline implants and $59 for silicone implants for a standard option package. For the deluxe option, or for like their extra boom package, it was $55 for saline and $65 for silicone. And the boom option provided, with all fees included, garment included, arnica scar treatment, and a cosmetic skincare procedure done. So that was really, really cool. And from this consultation, I learned that I did not know grade ptosis was. I was like, wait, what is that? They did so many measurements, I felt confident. I was like, oh wow, like you're doing so much that the first consultation didn't do, and you're doing so much more in this particular consultation. We went over pricing. They did know about my precancerous stuff. I felt so at home with them, and so I came out learning that grade 2 ptosis was a condition of a part of a mastopexy, and the doctor did say that just to fix the mastopexy he would have needed like 100 cc's. They worked with 2 different implant companies, Mentor Implant, which is an implant, and then they did say that textured implants have been outlawed. So I left that consultation with a price list and with information about calling back and scheduling. Going into the 3rd consultation, I compiled a questionnaire, and I really wanted to ask the appropriate questions to the surgeon and see what was going on through his head. As soon as we spoke though, walking into the appointment, I felt confident, and he went ahead and said, I do my implants under the muscle. I use Mentor implants only. And he answered all of the questions that I recently had. Do you believe I have a ptosis? Can it be fixed without a scar, without a mastopexy slash lift slash mastopexy lift? Same, mastopexy means lift. And he said, no way, I will be doing a lift on you. I left confident and asking for a price list and feeling that I wanted to set an appointment for surgery. So I came home having a consultation with the last doctor via doctor FaceTime, and it worked out really well. He said that he had qualifications so he can get into the surgical centers or perform the procedures that needed to be done in a hospital setting, and he actually wanted 10% down towards the surgery before even meeting. Was rubbed the wrong way about that, but we just FaceTimed and it was fine. Leaving that consultation, I learned about another lift, mastopexy lift, called the donut lift. It was not an overnight stay procedure. In some cases, it's a 6-hour procedure for really severe cases for a breast augmentation, but none of them was like overnight stay or anything like that. And that's something that I started that I thought I wanted and thought that I may benefit from because I had Liam. I chose the 3rd consultation doctor, and in my boobs and boat vlog you can see or you can hear the announcement. And that particular day we were going in and paying the doctor and picking the sizes again. Chris and I went together. I told Chris that it was mandatory that he came because the next meeting was probably going to be my surgery day. Going in there, Chris and I spoke with the doctor, and then we went straight into the implants. I was expecting to have all the girls that assisted me like the first time, but it was actually the receptionist that came in and helped me out. And as she helped me and Chris out, she also noted and let us know that going under the muscle, I'll lose 10 to 25% of the volume. What the surgeon likes to do is to go about 25 cc's higher or 20 cc's higher on purpose for that. And so we were liking a certain size, and they didn't have 25 cc's up to compare it to, so we went even bigger. And then after even going bigger, she said, okay, if you get this size, it's going to look like this, you know, once it's all done. And we said, oh no, let's go bigger. So we ended up going bigger, but we ended up changing the profile, and that's what made more of a difference. So we were looking at a high profile, and we were looking at ultra high profile. So we were going back and forth for a while, then decided on ultra profile. I am really tall, we decided to go on the narrower implant, which was the ultra high. So that worked out better for me. The high profile was just getting wider and wider and giving me more side boob, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted more highness and up. I wanted more va-va-voom highness to fix grade 2 ptosis. In the end, Chris and I decided on a profile and an implant, and here's the details on that.